Ask me about Ulysses Ollis Montoclaire, and I'll tell you what I tell everyone. He was a deeply disturbed man who worked at the Keeler Society's library. He verified grimoires before they went to auction. He was let go for copying the contents. He murdered and dismembered the man who fired him. He attempted to murder our chief librarian, but she escaped and the police soon captured him. He was institutionalized at the H. Kramer Asylum in upstate New York, where he remains to this day. What I won't say is what happened next. The letters that people received from him that were laced with poison, causing organ failure. That our chief librarian said she shot him 4 times to no effect. That the real horrors happened shortly after he was put away. This is where the story of Montoclaire truly begins. I'm afraid killing Montoclaire is out of the question. No doubt he has some sort of dead man switch with this very scenario. I think you're being a bit paranoid and perhaps think a bit too highly of Ollis. He is hardly the sharpest knife in the drawer. Still, I intend to give him one warning before his untimely demise. Jurgen Zorndeik, director and co-founder of the Keeler Society. Jurgen and Otto established this organization sometime in the late 1880s. By all accounts and reasoning, Jurgen must be over 50 years old, yet they do not look a day over 27. With Otto Keeler gone, Zorndeik remains the top authority in this society. You've had your fun, Ollis, but the jest wears thin. With Matthew dead, your petty vengeance is complete. So what exactly do you want so much to keep hounding my acolytes? I am not above negotiating if it gets you out of the way better than killing you and cleaning up the mess. What? I already have everything I want. I'm just waiting for it all to come together. Good things, you know. An arcane death can be even more painful than your childish game of playing the butcher. Watch your words carefully, Ollis. Or what? Remove whatever delusions of grandeur you have from your disease-riddled mind, Ollis. My acolytes are replaceable, and you haven't the slightest chance of besting me at anything. But annoying me to satiate your fetishes is something I am absolutely willing to get draconian over. Sticks and stones one bag. I have a contingency plan in case of my death. You know it, Robert knows it, everybody knows it. What I'm gonna do is gonna be legendary. So thanks to great reads, but maybe you should sit this one out. Just enjoy it. The next time you come to blow out at me, bring chocolates. The asylum's cafeteria is disgusting. Oh, and Zorndeik, before I forget, I kept Dr. Pity's book for myself. Dr. Pity, I presume. I've heard a lot about you. Nothing good, I hope. Save whatever bullshit story you have for stopping by. Your little psycho sent me a letter bragging about stealing the book. Honestly, I'm more insulted you didn't ransom it back to me than just putting it up for auction. I am not in charge of the auction. I just had assumed it was an outmoded book, perhaps some of the 1700s, thus of no real value to you. I feel sorry for you. You must have had awful parents to beat that oh-so-articulate speech pattern into you. I'm pushing 700 and even I don't speak like that. I need information on what exactly Ollis is planning, if he informed you, and what he's using your book for. What is in it that is so dangerous and can be weaponized? I would like to avoid a complete scorched earth approach to all this. Whatever information you have could save lives. That being said, I have no objection to harsher, more destructive ways of solving the problem. Oh, that book? It's only 10 years old, at most. My studies off the southernmost coast of Chile, nasty stuff. You're late to the party, though. I got my hands on the first victim's corpse. Parasite ripped the jaw straight off. If I were you, I wouldn't keep nursing your little fan club. Best to do this by yourself. I recommend just killing them to save them from the horrible deaths coming. But I can offer one insight. He has an accomplice doing the mailing for him.